this one. Oh, gotcha. What the heck?
Huh? Can you hear me? That's.
And now the starting lineups for your Waynesville Lady Tigers. Starting first, number 12, junior Kayla Brown. Number 13, sophomore Caitlin Black. Number 30, junior Brittany Davison. Number 31, senior Brielle Garcia. And number 32, sophomore Brianna Hurd. Lady Tigers on the right, Brittany Matlock.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waynesville Lady Tiger basketball. As the Lady Tigers take on the conference rival, the Lady Bulldogs from Rolla, right here at Tiger Arena on the campus of Waynesville High School. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight, it's Coach Chris Pills here on the TTSN Sports Network joining me tonight. Coach, it's always a good time when the Rolla Bulldogs roll into town.
Hey, it's a big game, and I know Rolla and Waynesville's a rival game, so should be an interesting game. And Rolla's got a very good team this year, and I know Coach Madlock's team is showing a lot of growth, so we'll see how this goes tonight.
Well, Coach, you're right. Rolla is rolling in here with a 17-5 record. They have we saw this team play right before Christmas at the shootout, Route 66 shootout. Now they've rolled back into town to take on the Tigers. Brianna Hurd gets the tip for the Tigers. They're going to start out on offense. Lady Bulldogs are picking up man-to-man. Little strong there for Hurd. Hurd's going to race back down and knock it out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Lady Bulldogs of Rolla.
Yeah, that was a good hustle, Coach. Good hustle play there.
We're going to get a foul underneath. Against the Lady Tigers, that foul is going to be on Brielle Garcia. She was guarding the post there, Coach.
Well, Campbell got an angle there. They were going to have to take the angle away. That's too good a player to give her an angle. That's what will happen.
Three ball right there from Willow Gideon there for the Lady Bulldogs. Hurd loses it out of bounds. The ball go back over to the Lady Bulldogs of Rolla. Lady Tigers set up in a little 2-3 zone, tried to pack it in, keep that ball out of the middle. Three ball off right there, Faith Coates from the Lady Bulldogs. Rollins looks like they're going to set up in a full court press, Coach.
Yeah, they're not shy of shooting it either. We're going to get that covered a little bit.
They got a lot of people there to cover. Tigers get trapped over in the corner. They're going to say the Lady Bulldog. Well, they're going to say the Lady Bulldogs knocked it out. Ball will stay with the Lady Tigers. Davison brings the ball down. It's going to be tipped away. We're going to have a jump ball. That ball is going to go to Rolla as Waynesville won the tip.
Well, we're going to have to get it up the first 15 feet. We got it by there. We got it out of there that time.
Rolla's going to try to trap soon if we can get the ball in bounds, it looks like tonight, Coach.
No question, no question. Hurd won't get many clean looks.
That ball down the short corner and kicks it back out. Another three put up That time by Jessica Pritchard. Long rebound out. Hurd takes it the length of the court. Oh, doesn't get fouled there. Doesn't get fouled there. Rolla quickly to the other end. Little air ball. Coach, ball bouncing around to a lot of people. Rolla comes out with it.
Yeah, you got to sell that foul down there, Coach. Little contact, we got to sell it.
Nice job there by Brielle Garcia to get a hand on that ball. Davidson comes back. She gets it over to Black.
Coach Madlock spreading them out a little bit, Coach.
Well, tonight's a good night to shorten the game down just a little bit, Coach.
Yeah, there is no shot clock, is there, Coach? I'm hoping we get one soon, but
There is no shot clock. Folks, we want to welcome our viewers just getting in on Facebook. We had a little delay here to TTSN Sports Network tonight, getting us up on Facebook. We've been over on YouTube. Now we're all over the place, Coach. Everybody in the world's watching us right now here on the TTSN Sports Network. Shot goes up a little long for Hurd. Outlet goes down. We're going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs from Rolla.
Coach, that's amazing how everybody can see every game pretty much anywhere they want to see one now. That's awesome.
It is absolutely something, something that our TigerTV network had been doing for years, and we've just watched as time has went. How many other schools and how many other people are just out there doing it. There's not many games you can't watch if you go looking for it. Long three by Willow Gideon there for the Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs up 6-0.
She knocked the bottom out of that one.
Lady Bulldogs get a handle on that one. It's going to be underneath. That shot's going to go up. It's going to be good for Savannah Campbell, and she is going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Brittany Davison of the Lady Tigers. Free throws up just a little bit off that rim. Rebound there by Brielle Garcia. Tigers on that fast break. Pass just a little too ahead of Kayla Brown there. She's not able to handle it.
Made the right play, just didn't get it connected. That was the right play.
Yep, Kayla Gamble checks in for the Lady Tigers. Another three for Gideon of the Lady Bulldogs. And Coach Brittany Madlock of the Waynesville Tigers decides that she wants a timeout. She's going to call a 30 here, Coach, and just get things calmed down a little bit as the Lady Bulldogs have jumped up 11-0 here with 4:30 left here in the first quarter of action.
Well, she's probably going to tell them many times like I have to, hey, we talked about 15 can make a shot. We're going to have to get out there.
50. Yeah, we've watched Gideon get open from that corner down there 3 times now. She has 9 of the 11 points for the Rolla Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, she'll try to make an adjustment, get her covered up, but sometimes Coach, we can't transfer the scouting report like we'd like to, Coach.
Well, you can have the best scouting report in the world, Coach. Sometimes it's got to be executed to make it all come together. We want to welcome everybody watching us out here in the TTSN Sports Network. Let us know. The keeper of the map, Matt Johnson, is not with us tonight, but let us know where you're watching from across this great country of ours or across the whole world, Coach. You never know who you're going to get there.
You don't know. You're right. I watched 5 different high school games. I was sitting on my computer from all over the country at night and had no idea I could do it, but I did it.
It's amazing when you get on there and search what does pop up. I was just showing the Richland-Dixon game is live right now as our competition here in the greater Pulaski County area. Can't imagine anybody tuning into that, Tim Wallace, when they have the shot right here. Watch the TTSN Sports Network. Three, this time's a little bit long. Ball bounced around. Kicked out. It's going to be a steal by Hurd. She's going to end up getting a steal there, Coach, but she ends up out of bounds. Momentum carried her that way, so the ball will stay with the Lady Bulldogs from Rolla.
Another good hustle play by her. She just couldn't keep it in bounds.
And Bree gets another steal, knocks it out of bounds.
Right there, she saw it, she read it, she just couldn't.
Well, it's just a hard angle right there, Coach.
Yeah.
You can't hardly keep yourself in bounds when you're doing that.
She keeps touching it, she'll get one of them.
Long three from that corner. Coach, when they're missing those three, that's key that Lady Tigers pull down some of those rebounds.
Well, there's an old saying, you win games on second, third shots, not first shots. So you give up offensive rebounds, you're getting a hurry real quick.
Lady Bulldogs step full court pressure. Tigers get it down. Black gets it out front to Hurd. Hurd with the three. It's going to come up a little short, and that ball is going to go over to the Lady Bulldogs. Coach, give a shout out. Reigning TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Victoria Hooker's joined us tonight here on the TTSN Sports Network.
An awful good golfer here at WHS,
well, I'm going to tell you something. 60 degrees tomorrow. I bet you find Victoria out on the golf course. As the Lady Bulldogs with another three. That time's going to be Faith Coates hitting that three for the Lady Bulldogs. Brianna Hurd takes it into the lane. She's going to be fouled. They're going to say that foul was on the floor. Willow Gideon with that foul. It's her first for the Lady Bulldogs from Rolla.
Oh, had that one. Nice play.
Tigers keep that ball alive. Hurd underneath, puts it up and in. The Lady Tigers are on the board.
Another deflection, Coach.
Lady Bulldogs working the ball around the perimeter. Three from this corner. And that is, it's going to be Risa Martin, who's checked in for the Lady Bulldogs, hitting that three from down in the corner. The Lady Tigers will get that pass out of that trap over there, Coach. Ends up throwing that pass away, and Lady Bulldogs are going to take it underneath their own basket.
It is a lot harder than it looks, I can tell you that.
Boy, it is. We knew, and Coach Madlock knew. We kind of knew what Rolla had coming in here tonight, just from what we've seen. And another three from the quarter, this time long. Rebound from Brielle Garcia. Coach got you hooked up with some new equipment up here. You'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Under a minute here. Quarter number one. Pass is going to be stolen by the Lady Bulldogs. Gideon steals it. Throws it around. Three ball from the outside. That one's going to be good by Madison Mace. Time the Tigers able to throw it. Nice passing job there by the Lady Tigers to break that press. Gamble shot from the wing. Ball's going to be tipped. Gamble is going to get over and knock it out of bounds.
Another good hustle play.
11 seconds left here in quarter number 1.
Coach, I think I got it all the way down to the basket without bouncing at one time here on that press offense.
I think you are correct. And time's going to run out. That's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1 with the Lady Bulldogs from Rolla up 20-2 over the Lady Tigers from Waynesville. Coach, you know what that means it's time for?
I don't know. I guess we're going to find out.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the Tiger Facebook page. Tiger Facebook. For all the news, it is news. Right here in Tiger Town. Coach, do you know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page?
Everybody, probably.
That is a great answer. Everybody likes the Tiger TV Facebook page. That's a better answer than my normal partner up here has ever give, that he just said everybody likes it. That's the way to go about that, and then you're covered on that. Folks, I'm going to tell you who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page. This has been a secret for a lot of years, but he's in the gym with us tonight. But Coach Bryce Swafford from Rolla secretly likes the Tiger TV Facebook page, and any of our viewers from Rolla, they're now going to know that, and they're going to be able to tell Coach Swafford, you know, we know your secret. You like that Tiger TV Facebook page. Coach, while we've got this moment to talk a little bit of sports, we want to send our best wishes out to the Lady Tiger wrestling team. The girls that have qualified for state, which will be up at Mizzou Arena on February 17th, 18th, and 19th. They qualified this weekend. It's Sochi Medrano, Marissa Gonzalez, and I hope I don't mess this up too bad, Yaisel Perez, and Amari Swain. They're all going up to compete for state. And, Coach, at the exact same time, we want to wish good luck to our fellow wrestlers this weekend. Our boys are headed to districts to qualify for state. We want to wish all those guys good luck. Hopefully, we got a whole bus full going up to state here in a couple weeks.
Well, it's a great time for them. I know they've worked tremendously hard to get there, and if you've never been to state wrestling meet, that's quite a deal when you get to
if you've never been there,
University of Missouri.
There is nothing like it.
Coach, there's Hurd with a nice block from behind the three-point line. She put that in about the third row.
Coach Victoria's checking in with us, saying she is definitely going to try to find a place to play golf tomorrow. It's not snow covered. Well, it's been warm enough here, Coach. We haven't had to worry about that. Our snow cover is gone.
It's pretty well gone. I had a little bit in the yard this morning.
As wet as it's going to be, I think you'd have to walk and carry your clubs. That probably leaves me out. But I'd say Victoria's probably just fine with that.
Yeah, she's probably trying to get ready for competition, so she'll need to go without the cart.
That free throw up and in by Risa Martin. Hurd with the three, and she drains it from the top of the key for the Lady Tigers.
That's a tough shot she knocked down, Coach.
It's going to be a foul on the floor there. Coach, I believe, let's see. That's going to also be on Brielle Garcia. That's going to be her second, Coach. Coach Madlock's going to pull Brielle for a couple minutes as we see Kayla Brown check back in for her. Shot from that corner, rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs, put up. Scrap on the floor for it. And we are going to have a held ball, jump ball, and that possession is going to go to the Lady Bulldogs.
Kaylee down on the floor again, tied it up.
Three from the wing. That's going to be Madison Mace again with that three. Mike gets it down. That's going to be Kayla's going to step out of bounds and off that catch of that pass from Black, and ball's going to go back to the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, she tried to go behind the back, but she dropped it, Coach.
She did, lost the handle on it. That's about all she could do. Hurd takes it the length of the court. Oh, it just rolls off the back of the rim. Coach, want to send a big hello out. You know, we were just talking Waynesville Wrestling. Who joins us on the TTSN Sports Network? Former Waynesville head wrestling coach Lucas Smith joining us here on the TTSN Sports Network. And you know what? Lucas was just checking in. It reminds me, Coach. Lucas was checking with me the other day. I read into him. He wanted to know about getting his nominations in for Sports Fan of the Year. I had some big news come across the ticker today while I was sitting there in class. Tim Wallace let me know that because of some rescheduling, we have all the way up until February the 24th for our fans out there on the TTSN Sports Network to vote for the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. So we're still getting nominations in. If I remember correctly, we're going to be looking at having those nominations in now by the 15th. That gives people on Valentine's night when they're out around town and they're around people, they can talk. They can get some input. We'll get those nominations by the 15th. Voting will go to the 24th, and on the 24th, Coach, it's a rescheduled game, boys game, rescheduled. Glendale's here. We will name the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year that night, right here live.
Well, that's a big deal. I mean, Waynesville.
Well, yeah, I know you know it's a big deal. It's a big deal around your house.
That's right.
For a whole year.
That's right.
Your wife Angie won that a few years ago. You know, she won everywhere she went. That we went with you, no matter where we were in the continental United States. That's how she would introduce herself as the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year.
That's correct. That's correct.
Hurd takes it the length. She's going to get that one to fall. She's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line for the conventional three-point play.
Well, Hurd's a tough matchup out there. When they can get her trapped or get her, get 2 or 3 on her, they can probably control her. But if she gets a free shot at the basket, she's probably going to draw a foul and get a bucket.
And the controlling part of that is when she's headed to the basket, it's hard to get Brianna stopped. Free throws up and good. Tigers come down, pick up man-to-man this time down the court, Coach.
Well, they may be able to keep up with those three-point shooters a little better if they match up with them.
They're going to call Brianna for a foul out front. Say she reached in. That's going to be her second, which I don't think Brianna agreed with that call out there. I'm not sure. She didn't think she had all ball there is what she was trying to get the steal. Up and good for the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be Risa Martin.
Got a little miscommunication down there. She got an easy one.
Ball's going to be stolen. It's going to be that's going to be a foul on Kaylee Gamble there. Coach, it looked to me like they knocked that ball out of bounds, but they're going to get Kaylee with the foul. Lady Bulldogs lose control of the ball, picked up there by Brielle Garcia. Hurd takes it down the middle and up and good for two.
There she goes. She's hard to stop in there.
Lady Tigers down 28-10. I believe Hurd has all 10 points for the Lady Tigers, Coach.
That's probably not a bad thing.
Three there by Faith Coates for the Lady Bulldogs.
I think that's 7 they've hit in the first half, Coach. Those threes add up a lot quicker.
They do add up quickly. Gamble takes it in, passes it across the lane to Brown, over to Black, back to Gamble. We're going to get, well, I thought we were going to get a held ball there, Coach. We didn't. Hurd takes it in. Oh, and just a little long. And Rolla, a little ball movement there off the inbounds, and Savannah Campbell's going to put it in for two. And that ball gets loose. They're going to say it's out of bounds on the Lady Tigers. Coach, New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Faith Coates of the Rolla Lady Bulldogs. Her grandparents are watching us here on the TTSN Sports Network.
That's awesome, isn't it? I mean,
well, it is. That's what I think is the coolest part about this. Is I love the people that watch us normally, but when somebody's grandparents get a chance to watch their granddaughter out here when they're in Florida,
that's an
anywhere
awesome deal.
that far away, I think it's awesome. I think that's absolutely awesome.
Well, when my youngest one was playing volleyball, her grandparents got a chance to watch from Ohio, so I know they appreciated it, and it's.
Coach, they appreciated it and loved it. They loved it so much. They moved here.
That's right. They moved to Waynesville. That's exactly right. Yeah, the other night, Coach, I was sitting there scouting the game and watching Nixa and 4 or 5. I watched a game in California. I watched one in Texas. I watched one in Memphis. And maybe North Carolina, South Carolina on the East Coast or something. That's just hard to believe. You know, we would have thought you could have done that 25 years ago, 20 years ago.
And that's Coach, that's the part that's so great about all this. You know, Coach, 25 years ago, I was calling these games, but we were doing them just on Cable America. Got another 3-ball there for Willow Gideon.
She's 4 for 5, Coach. That's pretty good shooting.
We were watching it there, and then they would get the VHS tapes and send them to people to watch. Hurd with the 3 for the wing. It's off a little long. Brown Garcia, offensive rebound and putback for the Lady Tigers.
If you can get on the opposite side and get in front, you'll score a lot of points. That's what she did there. She got on the backside, got opposite, scored it.
Coach, she had perfect position if Rolla would have been there. Rolla wasn't there. It's amazing how when you're doing the right little things work out. In and out on the 3-ball there for Pritchett. And Willow Gideon with another 3. Rolls in and out there for Black.
Yeah, I thought she was going to knock that one down.
And they're going to say it's going to be the third foul on Brielle Garcia. I thought they were going to say the Lady Bulldogs stepped out of bounds there for a second, Coach.
Well, it's tough. It's tough to, it's tough to see the lines out there when guys are moving so fast. I've noticed a lot on the college games. Boys, the men's and women's, guys are stepping out of bounds down there a lot. Interesting. You didn't see that very much.
First one up and good for Mace. Misses the second one. Bulldogs off the steal. Savannah Campbell running the floor. Coach, we just got to jump right over. We're going to bypass Florida here. We got Kaylee Gamble's family watching out in Hawaii tonight, Coach.
There you go.
I bet the golf is good out there in Hawaii. What do you bet?
It is, too. Place I'd like to get to soon.
Woo! Long three by Gideon.
She hit that one from the parking lot, Coach. She was way out there over on the Tiger logo.
Coach, we got 15 seconds left here in the half. We want to tell everybody at home you're going to want to stick around at halftime right here on the TTSN Sports Network as Coach Leanne Moore and Rhythm Nation is going to be coming to you live from right here on the basketball court as we go to halftime. And, Coach, you hear the buzzer. That brings us to halftime here. Lady Tiger basketballs, the Lady Bulldogs are up on the Lady Tigers 45-12. And I want to, once again, if we were reminding you, Coach Moore is going to have the Lady Rhythm Nation out here for us for your entertainment. And, Coach, we'll be back in 10 minutes for second half of Lady Tiger basketball.
All right, we'll do it. We'll be here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here from the Tiger Gymnasium here on the campus of Waynesville High School for second half action. The Lady Tigers, the Lady Bulldogs from Rolla. Coach, rough first half for the Lady Tigers.
Well, the Bulldogs got off pretty good shooting night. You hit 11 threes and a half. It's going to be a tough guard.
Faith Coach right there for two. Coach, hopefully her grandparents are still watching from Florida.
Hard to spin dribble when they're doubling and tripling you there. We did get a foul there, though. Hurd drew a foul.
Brianna Hurd's going to inbound it for the Lady Tigers. Hurd pulls it out to three from the corner. It'll be just off. Ball bounces around. Brianna gets her own rebound. Garcia at the high post tries to do that handoff to her as she's cut through and get a little
Her two hands and
miscommunication.
four other hands doubling up. It got messed up there.
Time's going to be just off the rim there for Campbell. Rebound by the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers down on offense here. Brown gets the ball stolen. And they're going to get a block there. Madison Mace going up for that layup. And they're going to say Brianna Hurd blocked it out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Lady Tigers.
That's what you want to see. We turned it over, but we sprinted back, and nice defensive play there.
Bulldog inbounds underneath. Campbell's going to get a fake, and they're going to call a foul underneath on Brianna Hurd. Coach, I believe that's going to be Brianna's third foul.
Well, I don't think Coach Madlock, she's going to have to leave her in, though. You might take some players out with three, but I think she's going to stay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there. Campbell gets the roll on the first. Second one's up, it rolls off. Rebound for Hurd. Hurd takes it coast to coast, goes in, puts it in for two for the Lady Tigers.
Got Davidson down there, Coach. I don't know what happened on that play.
Yeah, Coach, you see trainer Nikki out there checking Brittany out. Kayla Gamble's going to check in the game for her. You see Coach Madlock over there talking to the troops. Brittany's up. She's getting a nice hand here.
Trainer Nikki has one of her student assistants with her out there, Coach.
Yeah, part of that whole sports med program that Trainer Nikki heads up here at the Waynesville High School. Not only putting in time there in the classroom with the kids and stuff, but the kids come out, shadow her at different sporting events. And that's what we have going on right now.
That's just another example of a really good program that a lot of our kids are joining up for.
Right, Trainer Nikki's an invaluable resource for all the athletic programs here at Waynesville. They're going to get a foul called. I'm not sure exactly who they're going to call that on. Risa Martin's going to get that foul called on her. That's going to be her first. Work the ball around Garcia. To Brown, over to Black. Throw from just off the front of the rim. On rebound, she's going to put another one up. Rebound by Brielle Garcia. She's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Rolla couldn't resist trying to block that shot. It usually results in 2 free throws.
It usually does. That's a foul on Madison Mace, the Lady Bulldogs. Garcia up and good with the first. Second one's just a little bit long. Rebound by Hurd. Hurd goes up. Hers gets blocked. We're going to get a travel called underneath. Nice job inside on post defense for the Lady Tigers.
Got there, got their hands up.
And the Rolla Lady Bulldogs are going to take a 30-second timeout.
That is an interesting call. The walking call is interesting.
It is. Coach, you showed us we were talking a little bit earlier. I think you've got some info that we were talking about. Savannah Campbell there for the Lady Bulldogs.
She's gonna go play for Pitt State next year. MIAA Division II basketball is a good basketball league. And,
Coach, that's a great basketball league on both of the boys and the girls side. I got to watch quite a few years of that. You got to play quite a few years of that.
I got a chance to play in that league, and very, very good leagues. It's really good now, but boy, back in the late 80s, early 90s, there wasn't as many Division I programs.
Right.
Boys, men's or women's, and man, there were a lot of good players in that league. So you go there, you earn a scholarship, you've done something.
Steal there by Brianna Hurd. She's going to be fouled, and the basket is going to count. Foul on Risa Martin. It's going to be her second. Hurd up with the free throw, and it is good. Three ball there from Madison Mace. And we're going to get another foul call. Coach, I want to give a big shout out to Coach Aaron Bartle from over at Rolla Bulldog Land. He's joined us here on the TTSN Sports Network. Coach Bartle missed he missed all that information about Coach Swafford and how he likes the Tiger TV Facebook page. I'm expecting Coach Bartle to be inquisitive with Coach Swafford about how he got on that Facebook, and he liked the Tiger TV Facebook page but was able to hide it from all the people in Rolla. And we've let the cat out of the bag tonight here.
Yeah, he'll have a hard time getting back into city limits tonight.
Three's just going to be long. There by Martin. Hurd with the rebound. Coast to coast. She puts it in for two.
Coach, she's got a lot of those 22, I believe.
I think she does too, Coach. I don't know exactly scoring up here where that is.
Garcia got an offensive putback, I know.
Three's going to be long, but a rebound by the Lady Bulldogs. They're going to be able to put that back in underneath.
Coach, that shot didn't draw any rim. You're seeing a lot more shots across the country that way anymore.
That Kaylee Gamble, short shot, she puts it in for the Lady Tigers. And
I don't know if you noticed that, Coach, but I know our group has shot a lot of shots this year that have not hit the rim. I don't think you saw that back at Van Far very often.
You didn't get to watch it on TV back at Van Far. I do know that. Brown Hurd down on the court there for the Lady Tigers. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but Brown went to the ground.
She got the wind knocked out of her, Coach. That hurts like heck.
Well, there's a lot of elbows flying underneath and a lot of contact inside that paint. Lady Tigers are going to inbound underneath their own basket here. Nope, excuse me, the Lady Bulldogs are going to inbound into the Lady Tigers basket. On three, he's going to come off the rim. We're going to get a held ball. And that possession is going to go to the Lady Bulldogs of Rolla.
Coach, I got out on Gideon that time, made her bounce at one time. A little tougher shot than just catching and shooting.
That is a little tougher shot. And Coach, here's your catch and shoot there by Faith Coates.
That's our third one, Coach. You get your feet set. It's hard to guard those.
On three, that board's going to come down by Coates. She's going to throw it ahead. Ball's going to be long there by Pritchard. Lady Tigers are going to bring it down. Three ball up for Gamble. Going to be long. Lady Bulldogs throw it ahead. That shot's going to be good for Martin, and she is going to be fouled.
That was a nice play. They moved the ball up and made a nice pass there.
Free throw up and good for Martin. Long three by Brown. Ball's bouncing around. Garcia gets it. She's going to have her shot blocked. It's going to go out of bounds. So the Lady Tigers will be throwing it in underneath their own basket. They're going to lob over the top to Hurd. They're going to call and Coach Pills, absolutely horrible call there, because I agree with Coach Madlock. I'm trying to figure out what the call is going to be. But they're going to say that Brielle Garcia was moving the Rolla girl that was shoving her down the court. Very interesting call, Coach. Very interesting.
I better not comment on that one.
Coach, I'm pretty sure, Coach, he's not a track official, so I'm probably all right. Coach, we've seen some interesting calls in this gym when he's been here over the years, the days, maybe weeks.
Yeah, that's a difficult job, but man, it's.
And they're going to say Kaylee Gamble's back of her foot was
those guys,
out of bounds.
The officials do a great job.
They do, and it is a thankless job, Coach.
It is a tough job, but
A three at the buzzer, Coach, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter of action with the Lady Bulldogs up 59-24 over the Lady Tigers from Waynesville. Coach, you know what that means it's time for?
Another break, I think.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook, for all the news, it is news. Right here in Tiger Town. Coach, you know who likes TigerTV Facebook page?
Well, let me see.
It's a guy that we've talked about tonight.
Man, golly. I'd say there's probably some NBA players like this page, but I don't know.
Well, I'm going to say there's a lot of NBA players like his page. That's another great guess, but we're going to go with a guy who announced his retirement here not too long ago, the Waynesville School District, Mr. Brian Schaffner. He loves that Tiger TV Facebook page, and during retirement, Coach, you know what I see Coach Schaffner doing? I see him on that page 24/7, 365, commenting, watching. He won't get anything else done but picking and watching that Facebook page for Tiger TV.
Yeah, he's one of the top pickers in the area for sure, maybe the state. So he'll
Coach,
do a lot of that for sure.
Want to let everybody kind of know what's going on here. We've had some changes. We talked a little bit about it, but we're back on TV Tuesday night. It's the Kickapoo Chiefs roll into town to take on the boys. Makeup game next Friday night, the Lebanon Lady Yellow Jackets. They're going to roll into town. We're going to be back here on the TTSN network for that game, which was originally scheduled for a week or so ago. And then on the 24th, Glendale Falcons will roll back in town. A game that got snowed out, got weathered out. We're going to be right back here for that game on the 24th. So we got 3 more games here on the TTSN Sports Network before the season is over. Brown Hurd with that steal. I think she's going to take it coast to coast, and she's going to get fouled.
Sophomore against sophomore there. Those guys will play a few more games against each other.
And, Coach, while Brianna's at the free throw line, we've got a running clock here. Fourth quarter is going to go by real quick. Can you tell the folks at home what the schedule looks like for this Saturday? Because Bolivar's rolling into town, varsity girls, varsity boys, JV girls, JV boys. I'm not sure of the times. If you can let everybody else know it, it's not on TV, Coach. They're going to want to get down here.
They want to get here and watch that game. Bolivar, Bolivar's one of the better boys teams in the area for sure. But JV will kick off in the upstairs gym at 12:30. Varsity girls is going to play on the main, the main gym at 12:30, and we'll follow at 2 o'clock. So there'll be 3 games here. Also can watch some freshmen. They'll be down at the middle school playing that day. So there's going to be a lot of basketball.
So there's no sub-varsity girls game that day.
My understanding, that is correct.
Okay.
That is my understanding.
And again, folks, we're not going to be on the air for that, so you're going to want to come down, support the Tigers, the Lady Tigers, Bolivar, the Liberators, Lady Liberators, newest school in the Ozark Conference. I'm going to guess maybe their first time coming to Waynesville. So,
well, an interesting story why we're playing on Saturday. I'll share you that with you. We get a little break here. They may kill the clock out here, Coach.
Well, you may need to share that before that. A long 3 put up there by.
That's 2 in a row by Gideon Miss, Coach.
Campbell's got it at the high post. Takes it down to the block, kicks it back out. Long 3 off the back of the rim, rebound by Brown to Hurd. Hurd gets that ball stolen there by Mace. And the Rolla Lady Bulldogs are going to throw that ball out of bounds.
Well, Bolivar joined the Ozark Conference this year. The problem, they didn't put them in the schedule. So Bolivar had to call around and get all their games scheduled. So
which I can see not putting them in the schedule as being a problem for the Bolivar AD.
It was a problem. Their coach had to call around. They've already played, I think, 7 conference games, and he really wanted to play on Saturday because they had a week layoff there. I'm sure they had to play that make-up Friday game probably somewhere this week. But so we tried to help him out a little bit, and that's that'll come back around. But boy, they'll be a tough game for the boys, and they've sit around a week preparing for us. So.
Well, Bolivar, very, very quality school to add to the Ozark Conference. It just once again makes us one of the toughest conferences, sports-wise, all the way across the board in the state of Missouri.
Yeah, it'll beef us up, not just in one sport, but several of your sports. It's going to beef it up, and you're looking for competitive games. You're going to get some competitive games out of those guys.
We're going to get a foul. Foul called that time on Madison Rogers. It's going to be her first. Coach Madlock's going to call a timeout. She's asking if she has a 30. She does have a 30, Coach. While we've got this 30-second timeout, 5 minutes left here in this ball game, we want to recognize our folks working the game tonight under the direction of the incomparable. You got to say illustrious.
Illustrious.
And now together we say illuminal. The illuminal. Tim Wallace. Tim directs this whole production and keeps things up and running for us. Coach, we had the easy job. Well, today, usually say we leave school, we get to rest a little bit, come in, put the headphones on. You had practice, and we had a little preseason stuff going on, but once we get here to the game, we get the easy job. The kids under Tim, and Tim come in, they set everything up. We put the headphones on and just get to sit here and talk. Our kids working the game tonight. We have Carson Whittle, Chris Moore, Truman Trier. Truman, you're my favorite, okay? I can say that now because Lily's not here. Dominic Barnett, Armani Randolph, and Brendan Barber. And I don't mean anything against the rest of you guys. You're all my favorites. We just don't tell Lily, okay? We just don't tell Lily. All right. These guys doing an absolutely outstanding job. Coaches are everywhere. They're big shots of the game, inside the huddle. Coach, they're doing the graphics and stuff on the Jumbotrons here inside the gymnasium. We had the Jumbotron repairman came in today and fixed that panel during a couple of my classes. So, Coach Lifetime Sports and Coach Barkley, the director of walking for all the Waynesville School District, and her classes were in here. We got to watch them work on the Jumbotrons today.
Well, Coach, I tell you what, we got some amazing students here, and it's another example of kids getting out and doing some outstanding work.
Oh, and it is. And what is so great to watch is they do an outstanding job in the fall at the beginning, but you just watch the little stuff that gets better and better as the season goes and as they're broadcasting. As the Lady Bulldogs put in 2 more. We've got some. Hurd takes it in. She's going to be fouled. We've got a whole bunch of different Lady Bulldogs. That was Morgan Moats there with the basket for the Lady Bulldogs, I believe.
Had a line change here, it looked like.
We did. Looked like something Craig Berube would do there with the St. Louis Blues. Coach Berube, huge follower of the TTSN Sports Network. Want to congratulate him on his new 3-year contract with the St. Louis Blues.
I bet he's excited about that 3-year contract.
I'm going to guess he does. Them hockey coaches seem to turn over quickly. Coach, big shout out. Former Tiger Eric Morris is watching us out in Arizona right now on the TTSN Sports Network.
Yeah, Eric was a good player, good student here. I think he got the better end of the deal. He's out in Phoenix. That seems like a pretty good place to be right now.
Weather right now out there, probably something to be a little jealous for. Now. Coach Eric's been doing a lot of checking in this year. As that 3 is knocked down by Brianna Hurd. Eric really wanting his name in the hat for that TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. Brianna's going to block that 3. Try to take that coast to coast. She is going to be fouled. And the basket is good.
Coach, I think that's her 3rd block 3. That's a hard play to block a 3.
Blocking 3s is very difficult.
You know, when you're looking at it as a kid gets a potential to play college athletics, those are kind of plays you think, well, that's different than most people can make.
And Brianna knocks down the free throw. Coach, another basket. We're going to stop the clock. And we are going to get the travel called. I wondered if we were going to get that called or not.
Well, she had, sometimes you see an extra step. I think she had 3 or 4 or 5 steps maybe. It was a lot of steps. Wasn't like the OG Ananobi walk by any means, but close.
Hurd with the long 3 off the rim. As we're under a minute in this ball game, that's going to be knocked out. I believe that ball is going to stay with the Lady Tigers. Coach Madlock's going to want to get a timeout. I wasn't sure we were going to have another little break here, but again, Coach, we want to let everybody know we're going to be back on the air Tuesday night with boys basketball. Kickapoo Chiefs will be in town, and then we're a week from tomorrow night, makeup game, the Lebanon Lady Yellow Jackets on the 18th. They're going to roll into town. And that following, Coach, is that a Tuesday night? Or excuse me, it's a Thursday night. The Glendale Falcons will roll in town and take on the Tigers. And that's that makeup game from all the weather that we've had. Folks, we love you joining us here on the TTSN Sports Network, but really like for you to get out, come down, support the kids live. Nothing like the atmosphere down here live. It's not the same as sitting in your living room watching the game.
No, it's not, and you can get your popcorn and a nice cold soft drink.
I'm going to guess on some of them home games, Rhythm Nation's going to be here. You can watch them live. Get the full experience.
They will be back. They will be back. 24th, I believe, is court warming night. That was on the 4th, so they bumped that to February 24th, I believe.
Lady Tigers going to inbound here.
This is going to be interesting, Coach.
Well, he's going to call the technical foul. I believe you're supposed to call the warning first, aren't you, Coach? I didn't see a warning ever called for reaching over. Isn't that a warning? And then the next one's a technical foul?
That's the way I believe. I understand it to
Well,
be.
wait, now we've got it. Now the officials are going to have a little. The officials were talking about it. Coach Charlie Parker, he's wanting to get an idea of what just happened.
Well, I don't know if something was said over there or what. I don't know.
So the Lady Tigers are going to inbound again. Hurd throws it off the foot of the Lady Bulldogs there as she's trapped in the corner.
Clock still running, Coach.
Hurd from behind the three-point line, and she's going to drain the three-pointer. Coach, your daughter, Ashley Pills, just joined us here as we're wrapping up the TTSN broadcast. As the Lady Tigers go down tonight to the Rolla Lady Bulldogs, 63-36. Folks, once again, want to remind you we're back here on the air next Tuesday night for Tiger basketball. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And I want to thank Coach Pills for sitting in for Coach Johnson tonight on the broadcast. And for Coach Pills.
Well, appreciate you guys having us. And we'll Coach McElloch will get these girls a little bit better and have a little growth, and they'll finish up pretty strong here. So hopefully everybody comes out and watches tomorrow night at Rolla. Should be a good game.
That's right. Tomorrow night the boys will be at Rolla. If you don't have plans, that's where you need to be, is up in Rolla to support the Tigers tomorrow night. For Coach Chris Pills, I'm Mike Rawlings. We want to thank you all for joining us, and we hope everybody has a great evening.